Hey everybody, Sue here at Sands Company Jewelers. Thank you so much for your good comments on the last video. It was just a spontaneous thing and that I just wanted to say hi. But today, Christine Gillardi Weber actually suggested I do a video on how to clean your jewelry safely at home. And so I have prepared a little something. So first I went ahead, just plain water. This is 2 cups. I'm going to microwave it just to make it a little bit faster. So that's 1.5 minutes. You might be able to go up to 2 minutes to make it a little bit hotter. But one thing about the hot water is that certain gemstones don't like to be shocked, and that would be emerald and tanzanite. And that actually might be a little rough on pearls, maybe peridot, but emeralds really are the ones that don't like that big shock in the heat, because you can actually fracture the stone. And tanzanite, the same thing. So we don't want to do that. I do want to mention that this whole thing about toothpaste cleaning your jewelry is wrong. Don't do it. It leaves a nasty residue on your jewelry. It's hard to get off. There's abrasives in it that will hurt some gemstones, like the ones I just mentioned. Opal is another one. We don't want to abrade our jewelry. We want to clean it. And the best thing, actually, believe it or not, is Dawn dishwashing soap. It works on little ducks. Remember the commercial where they had the oil spill and they cleaned the little duck with Dawn dishwashing soap? Well, it will work on your jewelry too, trust me. One thing we used to do is actually add a little bit of ammonia to our water. That's really only good for gold and won't hurt, and actually would hurt peridot, by the way. So you can leave that out, and I would suggest you leave that out. So I don't know why I mentioned it. Just leave it out. All right, our water is done. But if you have diamond jewelry, trust me, the ammonia does actually add a little something to the mix here. So I did take the temperature of this before. I was actually a little prepared. And that was around 70 degrees. And I probably could go even a little hotter, honestly. But I would say that's tepid. All right, so just like a little bit of Dawn. I'm just going to mix it in there. I'm not trying to get this sudsy or anything. Just trying to get it mixed in there. And then this is a diamond, my diamond ring, and my diamond cross, and I'm actually even gonna do my chain. Awesome. I would let that soak in there for about 5 minutes. Like, think about like when you're cleaning the pans at home and you have a baked on mess, you let it soak. You know, you fill it with warm water, hot water, put your Dawn in there. It's the same idea. So we're gonna let that soak for like the 5 minutes. And you might have to do this twice. You know, don't be afraid to do it twice. Because, you know, it might have been a while since you've done it, or since we've done it for you for free. Yes. That is a plug for our store, sorry. So, clean toothbrush, and this is a brand new toothbrush, and it's from my dentist. You know how they always give you the free toothbrush? Well, I searched through my drawers, I found a brand new one, because the old ones will have residue, again, of that toothpaste that you don't want in there. So basically, I'm gonna give this a firm, yes, it is going kind of everywhere. I was gonna use a bigger bowl, but you know, I thought this bowl was pretty. So you can really see it's getting really kind of foamy in the side galleries. I'm going to give it a little rinse so you can see what I'm talking about. Like even the side galleries, and then below, see all these holes? That's a clean out hole. That's so that when we're cleaning professionally at the store, the steam gets in there and it cleans all that stuff out. Well, you're at home, you can't do that, so you're gonna just be using that toothbrush. I like it because it has the little tip on there. It can really get in the crevices. I'm being firm, I'm not afraid of it. Oh my, that really looks awesome. All right, let's set that aside. I'm gonna look at this a little bit closer. I would do that with all my items. That looks really good. I'm going to set that aside for a second and clean up my mess. I am going to be using a toothpick to actually see if my gemstones are tight. Now, I can't zoom in and show it to you, but you have to trust me. When you run the toothpick over the gemstones, you're going to actually see if they tilt. So you're going to run back and forth over them. The toothpick isn't going to hurt any kind of emeralds or anything. That's not going to hurt any of those gemstones. And all of those are tight. I actually had mine re-tipped last year, the center stone. And I do actually have one that is loose. All right. Well, when Julie gets back to work, she's going to tighten that up for me. Thank you, Julie. And I definitely, the most expensive part of this ring, clearly, is the center stone. So I really am focusing, making sure that one is tight. So where the top and the bottom meet is called the girdle. And I'm kind of pressing down on the top and I'm kind of almost lifting it up just to see it. I'm looking at it to see, is it moving up or down, and it isn't. But that's something that you could do at home. If you don't have a toothpick, you can actually use a pencil. That's not going to hurt the gemstones either. Of course, this pencil is from Wicked Woods. My husband loves to golf, and he was so sad when Wicked Woods closed. But, you know, that was sad for him. I like that course too, actually. So that's actually how the basics of cleaning your jewelry at home. You know, do it a couple of times if it's been a while. It's not going to hurt anything. I just don't want you to soak your jewelry overnight. Things like, I know it doesn't make sense, but I don't want you to do your chain overnight like that. It's not the chain. The chain won't be hurt. It's the little clasp. There's always a spring in there. It's steel. So think about thinking of leaving steel in water overnight. It's going to rust and you're going to break your clasp. So we don't want you to break your clasp. So just soak it in there for 5 minutes, give it a good rinse, and enjoy your clean jewelry. All right. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll see you soon. We miss you, and we're actually almost done with the painting, so I'm going to post a video before and after, and we really love the colors. We love them. So can't wait to show you, and we will see you soon. Take care, everybody. We're really missing you. All right, take care. Thanks.